What's good, people? Welcome to another banger episode on my channel. It's your boy Elijah, and I'm bringing you a new week in February. I say that word wrong all the time. But anyways, going straight to it. This morning at 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tesla broke the internet. Well, specifically, they broke Bitcoin. So if you see here, Tesla invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. So now the question is cryptocurrency validated? So if you look, there's a pattern. So about 6 months ago, another company that I love called Square invested $50 million in Bitcoin as well. So now you can see that this is not something new. Bitcoin has always been in the news. Cryptocurrency has always been a thing that people are saying, is this real? Is this fake? What's going on with it? So now you can see that there's some validation, especially with the hottest tech company on the block investing their dollars into it and getting it as an asset. So why would a company like Tesla right now, at a stage where it's at its all-time high, doing well, performing really well, why would they invest in this asset? And the thing is, as a tech company, I believe that they understand the technology behind blockchain, because it seems like a process that they took their time with. It doesn't seem like something that was rushed. Although Elon Musk is known to break the internet by talking about random coins and talking about, Elon Musk is doing Elon Musk. But anyways, you see there's a discrepancy between these tech companies, what they're doing, versus Wall Street. And I think the reason there's that separation is these tech companies, number one, they understand technology behind blockchain. Number two, they want to build for the future. And when I look at Wall Street, on the other hand, they are money focused, so they don't necessarily, not that they don't care about the technology, but they're not the ones developing it. So they just want the end result, which is the money from the technology. So that's the discrepancy between the two. So Wall Street's never really gonna back this, especially like high finance, like banks. Banks might try to dabble here and there because they're trying to take advantage, but at the end of the day, cryptocurrency is taking away their advantage. So even if they were to enter the space, they wouldn't be in a great position. So now, what does this mean for Tesla? So number one, it means Tesla has a great investment. It means that they have assets in Bitcoin, which is going to be a ridiculous amount. But also from the SEC filings, they also want do a lot of like corporate benefits, which is they will be reporting their losses in the volatile Bitcoin, but they will not be reporting their profits because they will be securing it as assets and keeping it for the long term. And also, they want to open up the ecosystem of their payments, so they will be accepting Bitcoins to buy and purchase their cars. So what that's going to do is, whenever you pay them in Bitcoin, they're also going to keep that asset in Bitcoin, and they're not going to convert it or liquidate it to cash. So really what this is showing us is that they are transitioning very slowly, of course, but the fact that they're willing to bet on this with $1.5 billion is a huge, like, it's a huge wave for the cryptocurrency market, because the cryptocurrency market is what? About over $1 trillion market cap. So now we have a company, one single entity, putting in $1.5 billion, which is very small. It's 1%, but 1% of a big market, which is $1 trillion, is crazy, almost 2%. So they just literally bumped the market, literally 1-2%, and Bitcoin price went up till I think $42,000 from 40,000. So it's at a new all-time high. So this is the other thing so this means for Bitcoin is huge news, validation, number one, credibility, number two, the hottest tech company on the block just gave them a pat in the back. So you can expect to see Bitcoin continue to surge, continue to go up, and it's crazy because we've all kind of seen this, but no one can predict the future, but we all saw this coming through. It just was a matter of when. So it's crazy to see this is happening now. So what does this mean for people? So as an investor, if you don't already have your money in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, the market is at all-time high, so you will have to proceed with caution with this one. There is no telling where it's going to go. It's going to continue to go up or down. In the long term, yes, it's going to go up, but the market is very volatile and Bitcoin is a risk asset. So between the months, if you're a short-term investor and you're you know you need your liquid, you need cash, and you need liquid very easily and very accessible, it probably isn't the best thing to invest in right now, because you never know. It could be go on a downturn from now, and then later on go back on an upturn. So long-term investors, you know, you're definitely in a good position, because like we just talked about, companies wouldn't be betting on this, especially with like a lot of their assets, if they didn't see a potential return on their investment. So this was a good day in the market. This was a good day for people. This was a good day for investors. This was a good day overall. But anyway, thank you for coming to this banger episode, and I appreciate you stopping by. There's another cryptocurrency I do want to talk about called Ethereum that I think is going to do really well in terms of market price, return on investments. I will drop a video specifically about that later. I've always talked about it, but Ethereum is definitely going to follow this path that Bitcoin is currently moving in. Bitcoin is the granddaddy. It's setting the course. It's like the first catalyst in this Bitcoin, in the blockchain technology asset space. But as you know, there are multiple, something starts something, but there are also different companies out there, different cryptocurrencies available doing different things as well. So I see Ethereum being the one that leads the second charge, and moves the cryptocurrency space even further. So thank you for coming to this episode. Stay tuned for more bangers coming to you live